Hi Blender Besties, we're back. Okay, I am so excited about this kit. We have a new annual catalog, 5 new in colors. I waited until the in colors became available to order, so our club was pushed back a little bit, but to reward you for your patience, we got an extra color in our kit this month. So you got Duckling, you got Strawberry Slush, and Timid Tiger. Worth the wait, I promise. Now, for our coloring sheets, I went off the names, no brainer, right? So we're gonna do a patch of strawberries for Strawberry Slush, a tiger lily for Timid Tiger, and then for our bonus coloring sheet, look at these darling ducklings. Are they not the cutest? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So without further ado, let me go down to the mat. Next coloring project, the strawberries. Now these, we're gonna color and we're gonna fussy cut them out. I struggled with the strawberries a little bit because of the seeds. I kept wanting to color those, darken them in, and I never liked the way it turned out. So in the end, I colored about 3 of these, and I ended up leaving them just the way they were. But for yours, you might want to try a few techniques on your practice one and decide for yourself. Okay, we have our sheet, and I'm actually going to go from the outside in. Now I played with many different color combinations, but I'm really obsessed with Parakeet Party, which is one of our retired colors. But if you don't have Parakeet Party, use a lighter green. Light Granny Apple would work great. Light Old Olive would be amazing. Whatever you got, but just make it light. So the first thing I'm doing is putting that light Parakeet Party in there. And then, I know what you're gonna think, go in with the dark, right? No. I'm gonna grab the light shaded spruce. And just on the highlighted or low lighted sections of the image, I'm going to fill them in with that. What do you think? Now, if you have any dark lines, go back in with your light green and feather it. Give it a little bit of blending, okay? This technique you're definitely going to need to blend. And for that, I like to use the paintbrush tip. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So we're just gonna basically repeat the process. You could do a little bit bigger section. You don't have to do leaf by leaf, but don't do the whole thing at once because you want that alcohol ink to be a little bit wet. So take it in sections. For sure. And I like to do short little lines outward, following that shading and the lines and veins of the leaves. Where they're under, you could do it a little bit darker, like it's shading or shadowing. Now I'm going to go back in and just blend it out a little bit. So next month's Blender Club is a no-brainer. We are going to be doing the last two in colors, which are Secret Sea and Cloud Cover. So I'm happy to announce that, but I'm pretty much sure you guys figured it out. What was I gonna say? I don't know what our colored images are gonna be yet for that. If you have some ideas, hit me up in the comment. What would be something that you think of when you think of those colors? It can really be anything, right? So go along the veins, make sure you hit inside where they're kind of overlapped kind of well. Okay. It goes pretty quick. Looks pretty good. I am hitting this heavy with ink, so we are having a little bit of bleed. I'm not fussed with it though, because it's kind of just like melding into the background. So I really wouldn't worry if it bleeds a little bit. So the tops of the strawberries, I'm gonna leave really light, like they are the newer part of the plant. And make sure that when you are done, you post your finished projects to the page, because everybody wants to see your beautiful work, and it won't be exactly like mine because we're using different colors, we have different techniques. It's just fun. I know I'm going for a bigger area. I'm like concentrating, and then I keep seeing different leaves that I want to go after. Anyone else like that? That's okay. Remember, you can always take a pause and go back. And see where it might need a little bit more, or you need to clean it up. Make sure when you're using your paintbrush tip that you're not crushing the tip into the paper. You're just kind of dragging it across. And also don't color with it. Go one direction and pick up and then back down. So you're always doing the same direction. This will just help keep your nib longer and healthier. Okay. All right. So we have this one last section to go. What are you thinking? Do you love it? Are you experimenting with other colors? You could certainly use more than 2 greens on this. Do more highlighting and low lighting. I've been obsessed with strawberries lately. I don't know why. Everything's strawberry. The scent, the fruit itself, it doesn't matter. I don't know why. I guess it's that time of year, guys. Do that shading. Just kind of add a little bit in there. And now we're going to blend. And it takes a minute for the chemical reaction to fully come to life. So blend it, and if it's not exactly what you were thinking, give it a beat. You know what I mean? Go to another section, let it do its thing, and then come back. Because you may look at it a second time and go, oh no, that's enough. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm loving it. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna grab our strawberry slush. I'm also gonna bring in Pretty in Pink. I don't know why. On my example, I did not do that, but I'm just thinking I want some of that light. We're gonna play for a minute. I'm gonna come up here to this top strawberry. Now, if you don't have pretty in pink? Do you have petal pink? Because that would work too. Okay, so put the light pretty in pink down. Now I'm gonna grab, I just wanna make sure, the light strawberry slush. I'm gonna start at the top. Add that color. Very light. I'm gonna try not to fill the strawberries seed areas in. Now some of them will get, maybe not be able to be avoided, but just some of them leave uncolored by the strawberry slush. Take your time, breathe. I gotta remind myself of that. I hold my breath when I color. I don't know why. We don't know why I do the things I do, guys. It's just what I do. I guess because I'm concentrating. Okay. What do you think? Did it make much of a difference? Let me pull in my other example. I think it did. I kind of like, and you might not be able to see it on camera, but just that little bit of a lighter pink, it's talking to me, guys. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna get the tip, the strawberry with dark, and just the edge. Just the edge. A little bit of dark. I'm digging that. I'm gonna move on. Now this is an AI made picture, so I don't exactly know what that right there is, but I think in my example I made it green like it was a bud, so I'm gonna do that again. But yeah, you interpret it however you like. Could be a brand new strawberry coming out, who knows? There we go, it blends in, nobody will ever know. Who's gonna know? Everybody, because I just pointed it out. Dang it. So we had our in-person card making event at my house this weekend, and I designed a card with the popcorn set that's new, and I was like, and we used the colors Darling, Duckling, and Real Red to stamp some images, and I was like, I know that somebody's gonna forget and put the red into my yellow. So I almost put on my little instruction sheet, like, remember not to make orange, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just life. That happens. So somebody put the stamp in the Darling Duckling with the red. And then in trying to fix it, a divot got, like, I don't know what happened. The red is out of the ink pad, but now the ink pad has like divots out of it. So I was like, you know what? This is learning. It happens, no big deal. And I'm just gonna order another pad. Sometimes you have that in life. You can't get fussed over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Orange happens. I want everybody to be successful, have a good time. Don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean? I don't get fussed. Stuff like that. I think, honestly, I'm like this because I had 3 boys who were constantly breaking stuff, like constantly. When they were really little, at first I got upset and sad or whatever. And then I realized, is it really worth all that? You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. It's just not. We'll replace it, or was it that important? Not really. Okay, just want to make sure I was using the light. So I guess that's the moral of this story. Sometimes orange happens. And it's more important how you handle it and treat the people around you than the item. It just doesn't matter. We are getting a large group coming to the house, and I'm so excited because everybody's starting to get to know one another and, you know, be comfortable enough to be themselves and have fun. And my dream, you know what I mean? My dream. Okay, so I'm not using too much of the dark strawberry slush, but if you like a darker strawberry, certainly go for it. For this picture, I was definitely into the lighter side. Oh, Lily says hi. I leave her outside when I'm filming because all I hear is her little nails on the wood, like drives me crazy. Oh, I lost what I was doing. I think I did this one all in pink, but that's okay. In strawberry slush. Who's gonna know? And you could leave, you know how they have the white strawberries with just a little bit of pink on them? You could even do a few like that, I guess, if you wanted. You know, like it'd be, I don't know. Maybe just the tip. I don't know. To me, that just looks undone. I changed my mind. Don't do that. Just getting some of that pretty and pink down. Do you need a break? Is this getting to your eyes? If you're having to squint or blink a lot, it might be a good time to just take a break. Especially when you're dealing with all these seed situations. It's not worth eye strain. Okay. If you're noticing that there was some green bleed onto your strawberries, don't be too fussed about it. Remember, strawberries have a little bit of green on them before they get fully ripe too. Go over it with the pink, it'll be fine. That's weird. Sounded like a cat just jumped down, but I didn't think I had a cat in the room with me. It's not even close to spooky season yet, guys. What's happening? I'm actually getting pretty excited because I have some ghost hunting plans coming up. We have not done it in a very long time. And I feel like I'm getting rusty. So I'm going to investigate the Cannery Casino and Hotel with Cheryl and Sue. And then this summer, Jamie, Alexis, and I are going to try to hit a few new spots. Local. We also have a friend that has been having some unexplained activity, and she was kind of wanting us to come by and see if we found anything. So excited for that. For her sake, I hope we don't find anything, but you know. What are you gonna do? Okay, the last two strawberries, guys. We are almost there. So some of the seeds I am coloring in because I'm impatient, and then some of them I'm leaving with that light petal pink poking out. What do you guys think? Do you like that effect? Do you think it's unnecessary? Are you doing it? Or are you like, Jessie, I don't got time for that? All are valid. I'm just saying, all are valid, but just kind of wondering who's with me. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some dark. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead off camera and I'm going to fussy cut around this, and we'll come back and make our card. And we're back. So this is a super simple construction for this card. As always, I want our coloring to be the star of the show. So take your strawberry slush card base, go ahead and fold it and crease it down on that score line. Now you're going to take your plaid embossed piece and you're just going to glue that right down to the card front. I don't think it matters which side, it's whichever side you like. They're both plaid. All right, so we're just going to put that. Now, you could glue this, just center it and glue it straight down, or you could pop it up with some dimensionals. I'm going to pop mine up just a little bit. You don't need it, but why not? We're here, right? We're here, might as well. Now, you're going to notice I did not put a sentiment on the front of this card, and that's okay. But if you want to, make a little tag, put your sentiment, and stick it on there. Maybe stick it to the side in the middle. It's up to you. But I really want to highlight my coloring, so that's why I did that. Now, I sent you some strawberry slush shimmer gems. And I'm just gonna dot these around just because we need a little bit of sparkle. And then I sent you a card insert, and on mine, oh my gosh, I thought I did it backwards. Here we go. I just left it blank inside, like a blank note card, but out of one of my extra, I cut a strawberry out to just decorate the inside. For this one, I'm going to use the Sweet Blooms stamp set and put You Make Me Smile on the inside, but you do whatever you want. This might be a birthday card, a thinking of you, you know, whatever you want your card to be for. I'm gonna put that in there. And then I'm just gonna glue that in. When you do all the beautiful coloring, let it do the work for you. You don't need a whole bunch of fancy stuff or fun fold or any of that. Just let your beautiful work tell the story.